Let us begin, shall we? It's a beautiful evening. One where you find your happy healer lover here ready to gift you this beautiful program we've got set for you this evening. Yes? And we're just getting going, folks, so we're going to allow this moment and each time we come on for people to show up, to crowd in, and then we're going to fire off. And remember, you'll have an opportunity to be a part of this interactive program as well, because I'm here with you. It's live. If you leave comments, I'll be able to read them. I will respond to them. I keep things fired off and I keep things moving. There's a lot of things to cover, especially with what's going on in the world right now, correct? Also, it's kind of late for your happy healer. It's going on midnight here. And the fact is, we've been having all kinds of media issues to get through. But you know what? I've been nonstop working on those things just so that we can get to this program and do a great job just for you. And apparently, we've achieved that. So that's great news. Welcome to the program. And this will be here. This will be staying here once it's done. And when we have our Live at 5 program, which airs Tuesday and Friday each week, but not limited to those time frames. Those are time frames you can count on. Those are days where we'll have a huge lineup, and it'll be an exciting time for us to go over so many different things. But it will not be limited to those times alone. Okay? So let's just give people a moment here, and we're going to fire off here in just probably about 20 seconds or so. Once everybody's gotten it time to show up, and once all these various locations that we simulcast to are on board, and just to let you know, we have all major social media that we stream out to. And that's a beautiful thing. So let's get started without delay. I am your happy healer lover. Let's set it off. And welcome to your happy healer lover's world. This is exactly where every day that we do Happy Healer Live at 5, it happens right here. These are the talking points that I want you to consider during this show. Understanding greed versus self-interest. Namely, that they are not synonymous with each other. So this is about debunking that myth. The power of love in community building and Metcalfe's law. Decentralized finance and ethical considerations. The things we do make us who we are. Have a look at my world. There's where I get my energy from, directly from God Almighty and His Son. Thank you, Almighty Lover. And here you see I have my air conditioning, and we just take it around. This is the beautiful land that I'm surrounded by. So once again, brought to you by Elon Musk and Starlink and your happy healer lover. Welcome. This is Live at 5 with your happy healer and our community pulse chain, where we have Atrofa and wonderful coins like Teddy mooning as we speak, and of course we can't leave out our very own SRF Sands Research Foundation. And we'll be back every Tuesday and Friday at 5 p.m. live here with your happy healer Live at 5. Let's get started. That's great. Welcome to the program. Looks like we have everything working, so welcome, dear friends and esteemed Pulse Chain family and humanity as a whole. Today, October 7th, now the 8th, now it's a little past midnight, and I stand before you or sit before you as an unconditional lover, donned in this red shirt. It's a symbol and testament to my unwavering love for each of you. I invite you to join this journey and envelop yourself in a similar shirt, just so you could feel that love. Thank you for your presence today. And this is a dialogue that unites love, cryptocurrency, and community, crafting a tapestry that dances harmoniously towards abundance. Think about that. This is about love and money, two entities that act as potent magnets in our lives, and it brings opportunities for connections. The essence, however, doesn't lie merely in their attraction, but in the manner of their magnetism, challenging perceptions. I challenge the perception that abundance sprouts solely from expectation, devoid of genuine effort and unity. For expectations unbridled yet bearing contributions yield no fruit. It's the HappyHealer Vision that thus causes you to contemplate what true abundance resembles. The landscape of true abundance. It's not cultivated in solitude. It beckons dedication, a sincere entwining of our hearts and souls into a communal entity, and a transparent blockchain. It's not a distant destination, but a reality, collaboratively shaped and far removed from the emptiness of greed and selfish aspirations. Navigating the blockchain with love is understanding its technical depths is a prerequisite. Love in its elemental form is a universal architect, a validating energy that simultaneously erects and authenticates its advance. On our collective expedition, where triumphs are magnified together, synchronized, our victories carve us into superior, resilient, joyful beings. Holistic vitality, where elevating ourselves and each other, one collective leg up, transforms into 100,000 up. That is a dreams as such of having a financial freedom in a world today that doesn't recognize human value. That can change on the blockchain. Together we can see it more from mere aspirations into reality, and shaped by love and done meticulously on the blockchain. But a propulsion of our endeavors with growth ideas and the Metcalfe's law and the unshakable ambition of an improved tomorrow, not at each other's detriment, but for each other's collective benefit. In loving and uplifting each other, in affirming each other's value and embracing new spirits in our Pulse Chain Lovers community, we sculpt a future that reverberates with abundance. We embody the true spirit in the ignition of Metcalfe's law. In this sphere, our communal vision, although distinct from tangible assets, propels us towards them in a more authentic and sustainable manner. Here I sit, and I'm unwavering in my commitment with the world that needs this positive energy and raising it from a world of ashes, really. To sculpt a better world, we must epitomize our best selves, emanating hope and liberating ourselves from greed's destructive embrace. We have to bring our hearts and spirits together, navigating this true abundance, molding a world where love becomes the genuine currency that unites us all. From the core of my heart, thank you. Thank you for partaking in this discourse as we collectively pace towards a future where our energies are entwined with sincere love and collective victory. Everything to me. Always remember that, because together we can achieve anything, and that's the whole objective. That's why I started this venture. That's why I've got involved in blockchain, and that will be why I stay here on Pulse Chain, because of the vibrant community that exists here on Pulse Chain. Make no mistake about that fact, because that's going to propel our future. It's going to ensure our success. Pulse Chain is a product of Richard Hart, and we welcome you to Pulse Chain. And dear crypto enthusiasts, listen. This can only be described as a remarkable moment in the crypto saga. The past month has been a whirlwind. It's been crazy in these events because a lot has been going on. It's been a whirlwind. It's unbelievable. Many of you have been keeping tabs on these events. From B-Roots challenging the conventional, just fighting with other people that aren't doing their part. He has a conventional approach and they have a different idea with leverage trading. That's not so good for people. So I understand it. And we're fighting through the persistent bear market as well, hoping for better days. We know that. And we've borne witness to the perseverance and relentless optimism by many as well. Speaking of which, some of you have also heard about Tangent, right, in our community? Yeah, apparently he's taking on a new leaf, totally aware of how awful his greed is. He's even aware of how no matter how hard he tries, he can't be me, nor can anyone else. And he's right, because I am so special. I just wish he saw special in himself in real tangible ways as I see in him as well. Because as he already stated, nobody can be me, even if they tried as hard as they can. The Tangent may not be perfect, I say. Have a look at what he said.
It's starting to become a reoccurring theme in crypto. There's so much greed, guys. There's so much greed and not enough love. And when you are coming and speaking to me from a greed mindset, I can just imagine you. I know that you are laughing at me like the devil, and you just can't win because you're coming from a place of greed and I'm coming from a place of love. And I know everything about your position in this discussion, and you know nothing about mine. You're not even on my level, and you probably could never be on my level, even if you tried. But obviously everything I'm saying is coming from a position of love, because you can tell that it's loving because I fucking said it. I told you that this is loving, so that makes it loving. That's how this shit works. I just say it like a fucking woke. I just say that this is loving and it becomes loving. And I say that you are the devil, you become the devil. That's how woke shit works. And that's what I'm doing here in this Twitter space that happened yesterday that I'm taking the piss out of. And if you weren't there, you have no fucking idea what I'm talking about, and I don't care. It may have been recorded, probably not. I really don't care. I really don't care. But just know that my shit comes from a place of love. Everyone else is the devil. Oh, and did I mention I'm launching a coin that's gonna like solve that problem where the community is just dope and never sells? Like, so it's kind of my vibe. It's kind of my new vibe where I just basically, what I do, because guys, you wouldn't understand. You guys wouldn't understand. I'm not going to spend the time explaining it to you because, one, you wouldn't understand. Two, you're probably just mocking me, laughing like the devil. I can see the reactions. I can see you guys laughing.
Oh my God, that is so hilarious. That is so great. Oh my goodness. You're going to want to stick around, folks. We have SRF on the agenda. Also, later in the program, we have another nice program for you, another nice little gift, a look into my daily life a bit, some drone coverage where I crashed into a tree in a large area surrounding Happy Forest 1, containing your special package, your Happy Healer Lover. So let's move along, shall we? Now to dive deeper into one of the hot topics that has been creating ripples throughout the crypto universe, Pulse Chain. Pulse Chain, orchestrated by Richard Hart, the creator of Hex Token, has undeniably been the buzzword lately. A project that took root consequence of, Ethereum's slow transaction times and huge fees, and Pulse Chain presents itself as not just an alternative, but a formidable contender in the arena. A good one, too. And describes distinctly Pulse Chain is like a hard fork of Ethereum, turning it into a proof-of-stake blockchain. It aims to preserve like the entire state of Ethereum while promising faster transaction speeds and reduced costs. The benefits seem robust, from significantly less gas fees and it's under 4-second transaction times, probably closer to 10 seconds. It's doing good though, and it gives people a copy of their holdings on Pulse Chain. It's setting the stage to potentially shape the foundational structures of prevailing blockchain networks. While Ethereum has historically been the platform of choice to build blockchain applications, it hasn't been without its share of pitfalls as well. Numerous platforms such as Binance and Polkadot has emerged to reduce these high cost and congested problems of Ethereum. Pulse Chain enters this list, but with a different flavor, bringing forth a network that's not only a hard fork of Ethereum, but copies its ERC20 tokens to be utilized on its network. A strong and vibrant community that can't be ignored. And finally, your happy healer, an unconditional lover with every intent to activate Metcalfe's law here on chain and to build abundance on Pulse Chain, delivering on the promise of truly decentralized finance in the form of no expectations of the work of others. Instead, to cultivate an atmosphere of building together for greater value as a community and network. We are the human value consensus network doing natural things, keeping in line with the intent of decentralized cryptocurrency. And of course, complete with the understanding that we're way better off than when we are our own banks. That's so important to understand that. It only takes looking at Greed Hell, seeing how they do it, just to know how true that is. And we must not step into the same kind of greed and hell that we're stepping out of. And for that, Pulse Chain, no other chain, this community has my undying loyalty. I ask for your unconditional love with me. Together, we'll protect our future and forge ahead with a place where other people can protect their future as well, all in the name of progress and unparalleled building, and a tight-knit community that knows its value and everyone else's too. That value is sacred value. And at some point in the future, with the power and knowledge invested in me, I'll have announcements in the crypto court of my own, introducing to you the Happy Healer ecosystem. Though for now, we're focused on the great train community and hope that exists on Pulse Chain. It's up for us to make this become a reality, and I'm confident that we will. The last people you want to bet against are determined hexagons. They are the ones that will shock you. As we enter close to the bull market, and Pulse Chain's been around since May of this year, building a history through Pulse Chain, and myriad of questions bubble to the surface. What potential does Pulse Chain hold? Is this the next golden ticket in the crypto world? Well, yeah, it harbors potential. By addressing some critical issues of Ethereum being more efficient and faster and cost-effective as an alternative, it stands in a tangible value proposition as an alternative. And it stands to recognize the efforts of the Pulse Chain community and the developers and the users and the cryptos enthusiasts all alike, and they've coalesced on to champion the Pulse Chain ecosystem. Don't miss that. But as always, we must tread cautiously and conduct before embarking on any investment journey. Assess the project's fundamentals, scrutinize its technologies, teams, and development progress, and always be on the lookout on its roadmap. Ensure that it provides a tangible solution to real-world problems. And above all, make certain that your investment decision aligns with your financial standing and risk tolerance. As we navigate through this enthralling yet vital world and volatile world of crypto communities, let's stay informed and meticulously craft a plan to defense against the forces that wish to derail our dreams. Think about what we must do. That plan is Richard Hart's dream of a better world. It's your happy healer lover's dream of a better world. And it's our entire community's hard work and ingenuity that'll ensure that better future. One day at a time, one pulsecond at a time. And together we'll safeguard our future, safeguard our founder by following the principles of decentralized finance that he set for us as an example for all of us to follow. Let's stand united, fortify our knowledge, and find prosperity in our unique investment paths. Thank you guys for spending your time with me this evening as well. We do have a jam-packed show, and this is live, by the way. It's 12:26 p.m., and it's just for our community. Feel free to leave comments. I am watching your comments as well, and I'll do that during every live cast, and there'll be opportunities for interactive involvement. If you build on Pulse Chain and you would like, I'd love to hear from you. May your investments always land in the green as well. I want to talk about SRF and some other coins as well. We'll cover the current trajectory of these coins in the overall ecosystem. And don't forget, next Tuesday at 5 p.m., we also have Jamie from Atrofa who will be with us. It's an interview I have some insight on because once we did it before, but yet technological hurdles got in the way. Though on Tuesday, you'll have a chance to hear about this wonderful liquidity provider filling the need in the Atrofa ecosystem. Incentivized liquidity is very important. Though Atrofa has a lot of game theory to its existence, and some of that liquidity is, well, the developer behind that 404 wallet intends for it to be kind of where it's at also in some ways. So sometimes it's best to trust in the plan. Speaking of the Atrofa ecosystem and the 404 wallet, let's get right into SRF, SENS Research Foundation, one of Richard Hart's favorite, as we know. He donated his time. He volunteered. Ladies and gentlemen, enthusiasts in a digital age, welcome to that fact. SRF, today, we do embark upon that journey. And this symbiotic relationship between technology and benevolence. Let's delve into the space where every coin has that ability to make a better world. Around where cryptocurrency and charity form a unique alliance. In the dynamic cosmos of cryptocurrency, specifically accentuating this hidden gem, SRF. As we navigate through the ample opportunities and risk within the Pulse Chain platform, we're surrounded by digital treasures. Coins like Atrofa, PDI, WBTC, they have so much progress and prospects and hope. The SENS Research token, it's not just merely a token. It stands as a symbol, as a commitment, a potential catalyst for groundbreaking research into anti-aging. The inception story of SRF is generosity, with Richard Hart donating $27 million during the sacrifice phase from Richard Hart. SRF has a max supply of 27 million. Is it a mere coincidence or a purposeful nod to predict a future of $1 per coin? We wait in anticipation to unfold this enigma. Truly. So, what draws us behind this coin besides its special story? Speculation arises that SRF might adapt a role of charity, and as a charity token, continually driving donations towards SENS. The top wallet itself donating reflection earnings to the foundation? That's bullish. It's a potent fuel to this speculation, doesn't it? Imagine a community-driven initiative where gains from SRF are donated to that foundation, echoing the sentiment of orchestrated Shiba foundations during the COVID crisis comes to mind. As we delve deeper, the allure of SRF becomes even more apparent due to its potential scarcity. Already, a notable 10% of the total supply has been relegated to the burn address. As a reflection token, this means reflection earnings will perpetually burn. That's important. It's an important catalyst for bullish momentum. And developers of the SRF demonstrate a steadfast commitment with over 60% of liquidity, totaling above 15,000 being burnt. An act that mirrors the noble gestures that were seen in Atrofa itself. And that was before its skyrocketing growth. Think about that. Moreover, following a 1,000x run and a subsequent 90% correction, SRF for it surged over 400%. And now the paper hands have gotten out. So we're comparing these tokens, and I like to compare it against the PRS, as that provides compelling perspective and it fits a narrative within the community as well. A lot of people like that token, and I don't have anything bad to say about it. I quite frankly, I wish everybody well, right? And that's how we should do as a community. But there are going to be these comparisons. This is a speculative nature in this game. And so it's all fair game, and it's okay. And let us not forget, our journey with SRF transcends beyond a return on investment, okay? It's about extending compassion and kindness as well. SRF mirrors our support for itself with its own pioneer for anti-aging research. It's more than an act of charity. It's a testament to our collective strength. And it's about mitigating our aging, or maybe eradicating it. As we continue to explore the bull market, we'll hodl this coin for the future of humanity. As SRF holders, we're active participants in a story of benevolence, my friends. Let us sail together, ensuring our journey is not only guided by the winds of financial prosperity, but also by currents of kindness and a shared commitment and a cause that's larger than self. To the moon, but not just in monetary value, but in virtue and collective resolve for a better future for all. Remember, always ensure thorough research and consult a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. This isn't financial advice in the traditional sense. Instead, it's given with the assumption we're two equals speaking about important matters, trusting in our better angels to always do what is right for ourselves. And that always involves careful discernment for people with sacred value. That's what I think of. And on that note, folks, I would like to now live up to my promise and share with you the behind the scenes coverage of yours truly, my home, my abode. Enjoy.
Oh, optimum mode, ready to go.
There is
Fly so high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Flying, get on board. We're smiling on top of the world. Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.